Hi, hello, and welcome. I'm definitely not Vlad, and you're watching the Title Push series. This episode, we earn our plus 16 Resilient keys. It was quite a doozy to get there, honestly. For some reason, the Streets key just wasn't cooperating. There was always something that goes horribly wrong. But before we jump into clearing our plus 16 Streets key, what I want to talk about first is my item level. While the footage in the background keeps playing, this is of another Streets key. Simply put, it's just not there for the title. I need to be higher item level. I'm currently stuck at 724 item level, and I need more. What I need to do to get more is either wait for vaults to slowly trickle in and hope that they give me something good, or proactively go for mythic rating, because I need myth pieces in order to kind of round out my item level and get it to about 728 so that I can have a sort of a shot at getting invited into these title range keys, or just hope that people that like me take me onto these pity rating runs or something. In order to get into mythic raids though, I don't really have a good way to do that. What I can do, however, is buy myself a boost with gold. So while I'm working on getting myself gold and stuff, which I will work on actively in the background, I will be switching to a different series which starts tomorrow probably. It's going to be my Resto Druid series. I recently, and you can see behind me, I think, hold on, this side, yeah, there we go. 31. I turned 31 yesterday as I record this, and I did a whole day stream where I made a new character for a new series. It's going to be a Resto Druid called Abicanil. She's already 695. Literally, I made her yesterday in the morning and leveled her in the same day, and then used a bunch of champion boxes or whatever you want to call those boxes you buy with Valor Stones. She's now decked out, and she's ready to go. In that series, I will be attempting to reach Resilient 15s with a Resto Druid, and I might push it further than that if I'm having fun. We'll see how it goes. I might end it earlier if we're not having fun, or if people just don't want to watch the series or whatever. We'll see where it goes, but the kind of sort of soft goal is 15 Resilience. So look for that series coming up soon, probably tomorrow. Anyway, in the footage you can see right now on the screen, you will notice that we are doing a Streets 16, but this one we did not time. There was this weird interaction on the first boss where I feigned death, and the boss switched aggro from the tank to the DH and just one-tapped him. Anyway, watch. I'm as confused as you are right now in the video. Interrogation goes out on me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my immunity, and that'll stop it from affecting me at all. We don't have to do anything. Nobody's in danger because of the spin or anything like that. We can just keep blasting the... I was low HP, and then this hit me for 11 million. I'm gonna get CR'd. I guess I needed to self-heal after that. Let's summon in some pets. Oh man, that was really shitty. Whatever. It was just a nasty overlap. That's all it was. Well, we're gonna have to send some pretty bare bones cooldowns here. I have to admit, not very happy about that. Interrogation on me again. I'm in the middle of my cooldowns. I'm going to feign death, and what the f was that? Did he just auto-attack that guy because I feigned death? That's a disaster of the game design. What the heck is that about? The rest of the dungeon was relatively smooth, but when we got to the last boss, we had a few too many deaths beforehand, so we really only had one shot at the last boss, and we failed that one shot, so it just didn't really work out. 1 minute remaining for 35% of the boss's HP. Soon we'll be entering execute. Our demon hunter doesn't know how to keep himself alive. We're going to... No, demon... I need to use late circle. Late circle. I'm deflecting that. Okay, whatever. Base slash killed me. Tragedy strikes. There was a chance we could time it here, but we just started dying. This boss is such a pain in the ass sometimes. Like, sometimes you have perfect RNG on these and you literally just take one. Sometimes you have to take 3 to just get across. Massive bummer. But it was a good attempt. I took a break after that, and I ended up going into a 16 Gambit, even though I already have a 16 Gambit timed, because I saw that my friends were playing in there, so I decided to join them. We promptly stomped that Gambit into the ground with a very good route and some really good DPS and amazing heals. It was just really, really good. And Victor, our friend, actually has a plus 18 key at this point of Streets. Would you look at that? Our group stayed together from the 16 Gambit to go into the 18 Streets, and we had a really good first boss. Disarm. Nice. Finally, I used the defensive preemptively and it didn't hit me. the first time.
I hate when that happens when you use a defensive and doesn't go on you. It's like, okay, that was a waste.
I legitimately, the 2 times I got hit, I had nothing to use for the defensive, so for the disarm. But if we typed this, key was looking pretty fucking good, honestly. But later on into the key, I kind of cursed us. Very nice, good shit so far. It's going good so far, huh?
Yeah, so far.
Don't speak.
And cursed.
Is the whirlwind magical?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh no! Oh, okay, my game froze. I thought I was gonna DC.
No, don't do that to me. This is looking pretty good. Jinx, 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 jinx.
Yeah, I said that last time as well. I love this silk trinket so much.
It is so busted.
Yeah.
Big strong.
I am not gonna take the thingies and throw them, because that's what happened last time, that my screen froze.
I'm gonna use a defensive and run into this then.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
I'm so sorry that it looks like I'm griefing, but I'm not.
No worries. If you can't, you can't. That's it.
Like, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, no reason to. We can take care of it. You got 2 BM hunters. It's not like we're losing DPS. I keep hoping it goes on me so I can immune it to the side, but... God damn, that hurts. Holy shit.
Oh, nice. They're in the... No, I don't want to risk it. I didn't get it.
I couldn't get it.
I can get one.
Okay, tank's taking one.
Oh, I cannot. What the fuck? I thought it was fucking magical.
I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I think I got it. Ah, it blew up in the fucking air. Are you fucking shitting me? If he, like, CRs someone... Does he have CR item? No, he's just trying to die.
Unlucky. I don't know why it was so much shit on the floor.
Timeable? 12 minutes? 3 bosses trash? Not really.
I don't think so.
That's so rough. How fucking stupid is that? I've never wiped to that. Bummer.
Yeah, real bummer.
I blame the fucking rogue. It's always the fucking rogue.
We could go 17.
Yeah, we can do that. I don't mind.
Yeah, I do. I'm happy with the 16, dude.
Yeah, we still get 2 more tries.
You unfortunately didn't do the 17 streets because Victor decided he needed to go and sleep because he had an exam coming up the next day. So yeah, he needed to prioritize that, which makes perfect sense. I think a day after that, I finally got into another streets run, and this one, well, I'll let you see for yourself. Pet is gone or useless. We're gonna summon in our bloodlust pets because I'm the resident bloodlust. Nobody else can do it, and we're sure as hell not gonna use drums. We are doing a 16 streets. It's been eluding me for quite some time now, and it's really, really bothering me the fact that I have to keep doing this dungeon. But in the meantime, while I've been waiting to get into one, I've made some WeakAuras improvements. Our dot's gonna go out now. We're gonna use a self-heal here real quick, because that'll give me 3 seconds of defensive, and then those 3 seconds are just what I need to get through it. I didn't use a trinket for this first pull, because I'd rather use it on the second pull and then have a really good nether prism for the third pull. The second pull is going to be the bloodlust pull. I assume, I could be wrong, I do not know. I'm going to step into this green Healy circle of goodness, because that'll help my healer keep me alive. Yes, there we go. Didn't want to use a defensive here for this. If I had my self-heal, I would, but I did not have it because CDR was not good enough. So I've added some more WeakAuras. Primarily one that makes me remember to use, what is this called? Bestial Wrath. And then another one to use, let me trank this, hold on. Another one to use multi-shot when I can. I'm going to purge this. There we go. We've done everything we need to. And we lust now. I forgot about the lust. I should have lusted immediately when we pulled this, but my bad. This is what happens when I commentate, especially at like when I just woke up and haven't really played the game before this. I did like 25 minutes on the training dummies to sort of set up my my WeakAuras, but that doesn't, I don't think that really counts as actual gameplay. Our DK is ticking down something fierce, but look at this beast of a Resto Druid keeping him alive through the dots. That's amazing. Gonna go ahead and transfer aggro to tank. Gonna purge this guy, put him on focus, kick him right away. And that is a lot of kicks overlapped right now, but that's unfortunate. Not much we can do about that. Now, third set of cooldowns coming in here. I'm going to interrupt this guy. I don't want to get hit by that. And then we're going to go ahead and send all of our cooldowns. This is beautiful. Didn't get Bloodshot out at the correct time, but that's alright. I try to use Bloodshot like before I use, or Bloodshed, whatever, before I use my thing, but it's alright. We're going to interrupt again on the officer. We're already pulling into next. There's a specialist in this guy. If I get hit by the debuff, oh my goodness, Dot's coming up very soon. If I got hit by the debuff there, I would have looked for a disengage. And I can interrupt this hard light thingy with the stuff. I'm gonna use a defensive here, make sure I live this. This key hurts like hell. I've been getting used to running this. Again, oh nice, DK kicks that, that's beautiful. I've been getting used to using my defensive preemptively, like on this boss. I'm going to now dismiss my pet and summon my defensive pets, because otherwise I might just die on this boss. I'm looking for when he does the disarm thing, so that I can actually pay attention to it. There's a disarm coming up. I'm going to go ahead and use a defensive now, because if I get hit by that, it's going to be pretty rough. Like, it's going to just do a lot of damage. And I have to also look for when he sends out those weapons, because you got to move out of those. If one tick of that goes out and then he disarms right after, you die. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. So it can be pretty scary. It can be pretty scary. I don't want to mess around with it too much. Interrogation goes out. It's going to be followed by a disarm. It looks like it's on our DK. He's using anti-magic shell, so there's not much there. Okay, we don't get one shot. I'm going to use a self-heal to get myself back up in case he sends out the swirlies. He does. Look at him trying to throw the swirly at me. Goodness gracious, this is scary. Come on, please tell me I can get out of that without having to use movement speed. I can. Beautiful. All right. Looking good so far. The group's making good progress. My DPS is looking pretty dumpster right now, though, compared to the rest of us. But, oh well. I'll do my best. Interrogation goes out. I'm in my cooldowns. This thing's not going to last very long at all. We're going to go ahead and blast it to smithereens and switch back to boss when it was about to die. This arm is coming up at some point soon. Now we're adding in overseers. I'm going to switch my hunter's mark to one of them to cleave them down. I'm trying to drop those beams. There's one on me, one near melee. Near melee, not on melee, so it's kind of okay. Have to admit, I haven't seen this pull before. I just used... goodness gracious, where is my thing? Whoop, I managed to grab it before this was on top of it. I'm a little confused here. So I wasted my my bestial wrath here. I don't like that very much at all. There's a new one coming down near me. I think I'm kind of safe here. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my immunity here. I have no idea how else to get away from that, and I'm scared that if I go further in that direction, that it's going to still just hit me. Anyway, now let's send all our cooldowns. I think this is the last time during the boss fight that it happens. I gotta be careful now. Okay, I gotta be real careful now. Oh my god. Fighting in this weird spot makes me feel uncomfortable. But that's the boss dead. He's gonna have an interrogation thing, but he's going down before he finishes that cast. All right, not too bad. I like sort of this this pull into this these two trash mobs later in the fight. It did make it a little bit scary, but overall I feel like it was okay. We're getting yoinked in. We're gonna put Hunter's Mark on this. Beam Splicer goes down. It's on this side of melee. Okay, I was really scared that the beam was gonna just appear on top of my head. All right, we've activated the next two trash mobs. Lockdown will be going down soon. I'm gonna put focus on this guy. Transferring aggro to tank, and we're gonna look for cooldowns here in a moment. Cooldowns going down. Oh, this is scary as hell. Scary as hell. Ancient Dread is going out. We're going to interrupt that because it looked like people were going to let it go off. There's one more being cast right now. Hopefully somebody takes care of it. They do. Beautiful. This guy's about to go down, and that is wonderful. Now we have plenty more space to deal with these guys in. What a combo of mobs, though, by the way. This crazy looking combo of mobs. Okay, we're going to cleave off of the Direhorn onto these two. That way I know I'm not favoring my damage on one of them. Going to interrupt this one and just keep DPSing down to Direhorn. Alright, we're going to switch to this Hound because they can resurrect each other if you didn't know. If one of them stays alive for too long after... Okay, Frenzied charges on me. I'm going to use a defensive here as I get stunned. Transfer aggro to tank. So tank jump down to activate the boss fight, because if you stand at that door, you activate the boss fight preemptively. I'm going to use a defensive here. Alright, let's use a healing potion too. I really don't want to die in case one of these hits me. Our healer does go down. This was a little bit messy. I don't think healer prepped for all of the possible damage here as well as he could have, but we're going to find out if we're going to be good enough here. Come on, healer. You healed the DK with 2 stacks of that thing on him. Surely you can heal this too. Okay, big guy's dead. Not that he really matters. The leaps are what's dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and stun this guy so the leap is delayed. Maybe that was the wrong target to stun because he was the one that... I guess he leaped onto the tank now. That's perfect. Tank can bleed. Screw the tank. I'm going to interrupt this. I'm going to use a movement speed ability. I'm going to transfer aggro to the tank. I almost got meleeed in the dome there. Goodness gracious. Stormbolt goes out, takes care of those guys. We ready to move on to the boss now? Are we? Maybe? Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay, yeah, we are. Let's go. Gonna put a focus on Sparkcaster, target the boss now, and let's send cooldowns. I'm standing in sort of like a safe-ish zone. Don't really need to see what's going on over there. We're gonna get the circle soon. You can stand here without having to do anything. You don't have to move or anything because there's just no circles on that area. I'm gonna bounce myself backwards here, and we have Phalanx. The other one is coming in. This is Phalanx or whatever. No, it's Acolyte. Phalanx. More like phallus, am I right? Ooh, double knockback comes in on this guy. I love it. All right, well, let's make sure that we focus up here. Again, we're going to stand in the safe spot here. There we go. We're standing in it. And I'm looking at cooldowns that I can use now. Bounce back. Crazy style. Bloodlust in 80 seconds. I don't think we want to lust this boss. I don't think that is the call here, because I think we're going to be still like fighting just the last lady, the last part of this boss fight. When it comes off cooldown, I feel like it would be a bad idea to use Bloodlust just for that. I would love for the cooldown thing to go on me. I'm going to be getting this dot though, so I don't think that not the cooldown thing, the thing that lets you absorb the orbs. I'd love for that to be on me because I can get really good use out of it because I don't need to stand on top of the boss. I can just shoot from range. Transfer aggro to tank, hit gold fuse. Make sure that that's a lot of damage on gold fuse. We lose our DK. We lose our DK. CR is available though. I'm going to use the defensive while I'm being ticked down by this. I do have hots on me. My defensive lasts through all of that. We're good. These chains need to die. There we go. Rolling Annihilation. We're focusing on Acolyte. We want to finish him off. He's dead now. Rolling Annihilation still being a thing. I have to be careful about that. I unfortunately don't get the thing, so I don't get to absorb orbs during my cooldowns, but that's okay. We still do good damn. I don't want to lust just this boss. I have to be honest. I really don't want to switch pets now either, but I will switch pets after this. I don't think it's worth lusting this last boss. It's just not dangerous enough. Literally just walk away from it. That's it. Chains of Damnation on me. I can just disengage and we're good. I'm having a bit of a brain fart here. Acolyte is being hit by the black arrow dot, so it's telling me that I should be using multi-shot, even though there's literally no reason to have Beast Cleave up for this. Struggling a bit with the, ironically of all things, focus, which is almost never the case for me. I'll send one last set of cooldowns here. I have 18 stacks of Nether Prism, but I'm going to save that for the Bloodlust pull. We have Araz's Ritual Forge available as well. Having 18 stacks of Nether Prism makes me sort of think that this is not what we're supposed to be doing. What I mean by that is I missed one of my Nether Prism uses. I mispressed it or something. Lust this? Nobody's saying whether I should lust this or not. I'm not going to lust if they don't tell me to lust. I'm going to get on top of the rest of the melee. So I can just share this. Power kick goes out. We have a group of mobs here. Nobody's saying anything about lusts. I feel like that means I don't lust this. I'm just going to send my Nether Prism stacks though, because I have nothing else to send this with. I'm going to use Bestial Wrath. Make sure we get use out of that. Trying to make sure I'm not useless here. We get CC on the other Peacekeeper. Keep these black arrows going. Yeah, Zophar is going to go down very quickly. I'm in melee because I want to share this dot with someone. I don't want them to get dragged into mines. That would be the worst case scenario. All right, we're going to kick this guy, put focus on him so I can keep kicking him easily. And then let's get Beast Cleave going. Beautiful. I'm going to use a defensive here. I feel like these guys are going to jump out at me soon. Yep, that's the case. We're going to knock this guy back in. And a knockback over there as well. Takes care of that. We're going to use a soothe here. I'm going to use a self-heal in case I get charged again. Standing far away is a great way to get charged here, I feel like. I don't know. Do they focus the person that's the furthest away? I feel like that's something I really need to learn, whether that is the case or not. We have another set of cooldowns coming up here in a second. There's our blah blah blah, Call of the Wild, and we're popping off. Oh yeah, I have a Global Despair, so I'm going to remove the rage on this guy. I can't trap this guy. We can imprison him too. Imprison goes down. When lust? Question mark. I need to know when I need to lust. I don't want to lust something that's not worth lusting because I don't know what the tank is going to pull. Tank's typing. Next. Okay. I'm going to go activate. Yeah, I got you covered. Don't worry about it. I'm going to activate the RP here. Tank is in there getting his pull together. I'm going to put one of these guys in the background on focus. No, this guy on focus. transfer aggro, and just start blasting these fucking mobs. I'm gonna put a stun arrow down right here, line of sight around the corner, use a defensive, pop lust, and let's go. Make sure I use up all my black arrows before I go into Call of the Wild to get as many black, like lighted quiver stacks, and then we just DPS the bejesus out of this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. We absolutely obliterated these mobs. There was nothing to it. We have still 15 seconds of lust. I'm going to transfer aggro to the tank, and let's just get started with this. It's not even close. We're going to put focus on this and beat the shit out of the boss. Not the biggest lust pull of all time, I have to say. It felt like it wasn't really that dangerous. We're going to knock this guy into the group here. Ah, shit, I didn't manage to soak that. There was a bit of miscommunication here between me and the other person regarding the soaks, but it's alright. We managed to get our interrupt on the guy. We're going to get closer for this soak. Let me get in there, interrupt this. Frost trap this guy, no extra adds or anything like that. We're going to self-heal to keep ourselves safe. And there's a portal guy incoming. Alright, and we're going to send cooldowns yet again. Someone beefier than me should be grabbing this one, but I have a defensive ready to go. And we can take the one that's in the goop. I want to kill this male mental. He keeps casting shit from a distance at us, and I don't like it. I'm going to grab this. DK... I'm going to use a defensive here and eat 2 of these. It's whatever. We've been a little bit bad about these. I'm going to use... Do I need to use a healing potion? No, healer's got me covered. I'm going to step away. Just let me step away. I'm going to go ahead and use my immunity for this so we don't have to share that damage. There we go. I was out of cooldowns. I had no reason not to sacrifice a few globals there to reduce the amount of damage being taken by our team. I'm going to grab this one. We're going to drag it across, and whoever can grab that one over there. Ooh, that one looks scary. That one looked close, man. I'm going to be honest with you. That one looked close. Hazardous liquids. It's going to get covered by melee. I'm going to go over here. Maybe grab this one. Give us a little bit more space. Fewer things are going to get covered by this crap if I do that. Also, I like using disengage to get places because it looks cool. Alright, I'm going to use a self-heal before this lands because this is scary and I got to get used to it. Never mind, I used my self-heal way too early, so it didn't end up actually landing while I had the defensive from my self-heal, so it was completely wasted. And I feel bad about it now, but whatever. Scary circles right on top of us. I yoink that one, and yep. And there's one more over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Okay, no, that person really, really wanted it. It was the tank. Hazardous liquids. I'm going to stand over here. Make sure we preserve some space. I'm going to have to take 2 dots, it looks like. I'm going to use a defensive. AoE is about to start. I'm going to have my defensive rolling for that. I do have self-heal available as well. We're going to send last set of cooldowns. Boss is going to die. I think we just stay on boss now after this, because I have cooldowns rolling. This is going to do a good chunk of damage to him, and then we'll be able to just finish this off without having to do the portals or the bomb things that we throw in. Nice. Good shit. This is looking good, guys. This is looking real good. Can't do that to a mounted unit for some reason. I'm going to pull this guy in because it just makes sense to get him in here sooner rather than later. Tank sees it, but I have aggro transfer for him. I need to get away from these circles. They're very scary. I don't want to die to them. They're not going to one-shot me, but I'd rather not have the healer have to heal me. What we ideally want is for this overseer to be dead before we reach the second overseer in the last group of mobs. Got a long way to go. I'm going to send cooldowns once all of these are grouped up. Like once the next group is pulled, that's when I want to have cooldowns rolling. I'm going to transfer aggro to the tank again, or we're going to send cooldowns here, and he's going to have all the aggro in the world that he could ever want. We lose our frenzy stacks, but I kind of don't give a shit about the frenzy stacks, to be honest with you. All right, overseer is going to go down before we pull the second overseer, and our tank is going to the next sale location. He's going on a little shopping trip as is necessary for the market square. We don't have aggro transfer just yet, so I'm going to hold on for just a second before I start blasting. Totally not because I couldn't find the overseer target. He does spawn in a little bit later than everything else. Tank has cheated death not too long ago. I'm going to use a defensive for this because it hurts like hell, and healer might be distracted trying to keep the tank alive, who is taking enormous amounts of damage during this pull. This double strong arm, little lackeys hurt like hell, and then the overseer does the tank buster pierce. It's pretty rough sometimes. It'd be rough out here. We were moving to get into position quicker. Not that it matters too much. We're kind of just dragging these for no real reason. I'm gonna use a self heal here to recover because I know it won't one shot me. And I think I'm gonna send a set of cooldowns. The faster this overseer dies, the faster we can get to the next boss. And then we do have the trash before the boss, sort of. It's part of the boss fight. That is super chill, actually. Kind of wasted cooldowns, but again, I have nothing to do but wait, because we're going to be doing the little RP music shit. Come on, Zogron. The password is, and then mash right click on this guy. There we go. Just going to launch myself right here, and then that will give me some movement speed. And we will be fine. I do not want to use drums. I do not want to use drums. Don't make me use drums. They make me freak out. 12 minutes 24 for last two bosses. Looking pretty dang good to me. I've seen some shit happen though, on both on this boss and on last boss. Sometimes the green circles, the swirlies, will just wipe you out. You will just get wrecked by them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Transfer aggro, make sure that none of this goes off. And I'm tempted to just not send cooldowns, so I have double cooldowns for boss. Our DH goes down. Luckily, it's right now. I'm gonna use defensive because menacing shout is just not being interrupted, apparently. I just got hit by shit because I got so distracted by the menacing shout. We're gonna stun this thing in the corner. Should have stunned it sooner. I told you, shit happens. Shit happens. I'm gonna look for kicks on the security guy. I do not want that shit to go off again. We barely lived it. Just barely. Yep, no, none of that. Not today. Maybe I should use cooldowns on these guys. God damn. These guys are getting buffed up or something. We need to kill these guys faster. I should have sent cooldowns on this shit. My bad, guys. My bad. I will forever now send cooldowns on these guys. Let me purge this guy of his buff that he got. People are not standing in the swirlies. All is well. I think I was the one in the center. Yes. Goodness gracious, that was scary. I definitely needed to use cooldowns for that fight. That is my bad. The DH would have died either way, but the fight with the mobs lasted a super long time. Yeah, I'd rather not pick up those notes than die to that. Our tank seemingly missed some stuff there. All right, I'm focusing now on just keeping myself alive by not getting into the green shit. Menacing shout gets kicked. We're gonna have lust for Soasmi. That's going to be nice. Green swirlies go down. We're gonna just collect these. We overlap maybe? I don't even care if we overlap. Doesn't even matter. I just want to keep my DPS thing going because I don't think... Yeah, just collecting one of them just resets the duration. So I don't need to collect all three. I don't need to line it up perfectly. I just need to dash through one of them. I'm not going to send my Bestial Wrath even though it was glowing because I don't think I would have had enough time to regain it for the next Call of the Wild, which I do think I'm going to get a second Call of the Wild in on this boss. I hate this boss. Why is it so hard to see this? Why is it so hard to see this? Shield's gonna go up. They're gonna have to fight this guy. It's just one DPS that doesn't have cooldowns trying to break the shield right now. The healer's not doing any damage because he can't catweave because he's stuck on drums. Final warning is about to go off here. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Healer's ready for it. He's convoking. DK pop cooldowns. He's gonna start doing serious damage to the shield now, but I told you, man, shit can go wrong on this fight. Okay, they got through the shield, but I don't know, man. This is gonna take forever. 30%, 470 million. DK just went out of cooldowns. He's gonna get another set, like he's gonna get 100%. He's gonna get another pillar window in, but he's not gonna get another breath in, I think. 7 minutes 28. Oh man, this sucks. This is my fault. I stood in shit like an idiot and died. I have to admit, it's really fucking difficult to see the shit on the ground sometimes in this boss fight. I don't know. Genuinely, this is one of the easier keys. Why am I struggling so hard to get a fucking 16 timed on this? And I swear to God, this boss has been, this boss has had my name the entire season, it feels like. I just keep getting hit by these green circles. I need to reprioritize my attention on this boss. All right, well, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna release. We're gonna resummon the bloodlust pets, and with lust, 6 minutes 16, doable on last boss. Honestly, since they managed to survive here, the shield phase with the AOE going off, thanks to the healer's amazing heals and the DK popping off on the DPS, it seems doable now. But we cannot have mistakes on Soasmi. Someone in my bear mount so I can repair my gear. We have to trap this guy to get past them. Not trap, but like imprisoned by the DH. And then I do kind of need to dismiss my pets. I'm very scared of the pets pulling shit here. It doesn't matter if I get up there like a few seconds late, because the RP is going to be activated regardless of me being up there. But it does matter if I pull random shit here. We're ready with everything on pull, so I'm going to Bloodlust on pull. But I have very few resources. We're going to send Araz's Ritual Forge because it is a lust pull, so, or a lust on pull kind of thing. All right, we managed to get one black arrow or one blighted quiver snack. That's fine. Sure, he goes down. Easy one to do. We just take triangle. I'm just going to take triangle now. I don't really care what the tank or whoever is doing. Our healer really needs to do something about that. Tank made the poor... I forgot to use Bloodlust. I'm fucking stupid, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna have to use this late. That worked out. He gets divided over to my side. I kicked once. Hopefully they don't kick as soon as they get here. They're not kicking as soon as they get here. I feel so stupid, man. I genuinely just feel really, really stupid. If we don't time this key, it's completely my fault. Phase Slash, I'm gonna use a defensive for it. Phase Slash is really the only damage that I'm taking. If I take the line thing, I'm already screwed anyway, so... We can teleport. We're going to teleport a bit later, it looks like. I'm not going to teleport until I see the tank go through, which is now. And we just keep blasting black arrows at this thing. Another Divide is going to be coming through soon. I'm not going to use my Bestial Wrath because I'm not going to be able to line things up otherwise. A square needs to go. We need to use circle now. I'm going to go ahead and use circle. Tank uses it, realizes. We can use triangle right away afterwards. I'm going to use my self-heal to get the defensive here. Going to interrupt once very, very quickly so that we see that one interrupt has gone out and then the second interrupt can come in when it needs to. Sending cooldowns now. So incredibly stupid by me that I didn't use Bloodlust right at the pull. That's... I don't know how I do this. It just doesn't make sense to me why I always mess this up. I'm going to use the defensive here after a tick of the damage goes through for the self-heal that it provides. We're going to have to... We have to go now. Have to go now. Have to go now. And then we use circle to get across. There we go. Just kill her. Please just end her life. End her life and end my suffering of trying to get 16 resilience. Oh my god. So sorry about the Bloodlust and the death on Music Boss. I just have to apologize to the group because that was just my bad completely. Oh my god, this key has been... It's had my number the entire season. Either I get it over and over again in the all tanks, all tens challenge or you know, shit like that. I'm gonna hit them with a shill message. Reroll. 15 Eco Demodani is good for pushing. I can get a 17. But Resil 16s has been secured, guys. Hell yeah. What rating are we at? Let me just peace out from the group. We are at 3,425 rating. That's pretty dang good if you ask me. We even have a 2-star amongst our collection of 16s. So I am very happy with that. The 2-star is a Gambit, which we absolutely stomped. It was amazing. I think I 2-starred a 16 Gambit twice. Gambit's just a really, really fast key, apparently. Marcus in Guild Chat is congratulating me on Resilient 16s, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you, Marcus. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. What else to say other than learn to not stand in shit, Vlad? I don't know. I do feel the difference, though. I'm going to probably include some footage from the 18 streets that we tried. The difference in focus level and paying attention to when to use my defensives when I'm not commentating is ridiculous. So commentary, like I think going into 17s already and probably definitely in 18s, I'm going to just not be able to commentate for this series. I do apologize about that. If that makes you not want to watch the videos, I'm very sorry. I'll try to include some more commentary type stuff in different sort of series. But in this series, I don't have the brain cells, bro, to commentate at this key level. It's just not going to happen. You saw what happened. I stood in a swirly like an idiot because I was yapping about, ooh, I'm going to use my cooldowns. Yeah, we get it. You use your cooldowns. It's not that fucking impressive. But friends, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Make sure you subscribe because there's more episodes coming. Because I do think I can get a Resil 17s. Resil 18s might be a bit different, we'll see, but I would love to get Resil 17s. I think that's still on the board. We'll see how far we can push it. I mean, if I'm going for title, I'm going to need all of that and more, so, you know, there's that. But if you made it to this point in the video, include the word swirly in your comment, because I stood in a swirly like an idiot, and it made that music boss far more difficult than it needed to be. Like, that was embarrassing. If you do include the word swirly in your comment, I'll make sure to heart it when I see it. But as always, friends, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.